Right, Joanna. So, power chords. So we're doing it on the acoustic today because you're doing it on the acoustic. All right. So the one we did was the one on the sixth string on the seventh fret. Okay. So we wrote down two different diagrams, right? So one is for when your bass string is on the sixth string, and the other one is for when your bass string is on the fifth string. Now, either way, the other two fingers are always doing the same thing. Let's say you're here, right? The other two fingers are going down on the next two strings, 2 frets up from that. So now the important thing about power chords is that you don't want to hear any strings other than the ones you're holding down. So what I don't want is this. So if I have a D sharp here, I don't want all this as well. Right? So I want to take all of that out. So that's why you want to kind of lie your first finger down across them like that. So if it's holding down this one, if it's holding down the fifth string, you want to hold that down, but see the way it's touching the sixth as well. So that way, that's blocked, that's being held down, then all the rest of them, you can't hear them, okay? So we get our bass string, then not the middle finger because it's too hard to reach there. So third finger goes up here, little finger goes right in beside it, on the next two strings down, 2 frets up from the bass note, okay? So let's go back to the position we were at, okay? So we were on the sixth string on the seventh fret, so that gives us a B5, B power chord, okay? So we're going here like that, okay? And you don't want, you want to mute all those. So that's what we want, okay? So see the way first finger is just lying down across them. It's not up like this, it's down like this. So you can hear those just fine, but then we don't hear those. Okay, so once you have that shape, then it's a case of moving it about. So once again, we don't want, okay? Not that, right? We want, you got to keep that shape really, really firm. So keep your fingers nice and firm so they don't just like that, right? So you want to keep it here and then here. So what I want you to do is move from there down to the fifth fret, up and down. And that's the only shape you'll need, right? So now if you want to change strings, you can do that as well. But for now, just stick to the sixth one, okay? Okay, so just like that. So just keep that shape nice and firm. All right, so again, any note on this string or that string, doesn't really matter. Depends on what you're playing. Okay, but we're coming up here, and then wherever that finger is, these two are 2 frets up on the next two strings down. And remember, any string that you're not actually holding down, you don't want to hear it. Okay? So, and then just get used to moving it around. So maybe go from the 7th fret down to the 5th fret. Then Mr. Crowley, if you want to try that, is 5th fret on the A string, 5th string. So here we don't want this. So you got to mute all those. Then we go up a string down to the 1st. So I'm rushing through this. We'll go through this next day, okay? So we're going up a string, same shape, down to the 1st fret, back up. Then we stay on that string and go down here. And then there's a little... Okay, but don't worry too much about Mr. Crowley just yet. So just get the shape right first, okay? Okay, see you next week.